How's it going, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're doing a very special last to first in the 1999 mod with a track that was supposed to be on the calendar, but it went away, unfortunately. It is, of course, Estoril, which is part of the Classic Edition DLC on F1 2013. And as I said, we're in the Ferrari this time of Michael Schumacher for this last to first, as this car is amazing with the sound. It is incredible. If anyone watched this before we went live with this, you are in for a treat for this one. As always, at the back of the field for this race, it is a 36 lap race. It is a short race as well, 1 minute 10 laps as well. And we see some familiar faces in the chat, which is always nice. But Eddie Irvine's on pole. We are in last position as always in the Ferrari of Michael Schumacher. And let's try and get this, guys, for the final. This is the last to first I'll do before we go to F1 2016 for last to first. So we could smash the like goal on this, guys, of 50. 50 likes, that'll be incredible. And Onage is getting a shout out in the stream because he's in my chat. So props to him. He is part of the FSR, which you guys can check out. In the link in the description will be Onage's channel, which I hope you guys go over and subscribe to him because he is a great guy who does F1 content at times. But anyway, need to check the strategy because I have no idea what this is. It's a one-stop strategy, pitting on lap 13 for options, but we'll try and go out as long as possible for this. So without further ado, we're jumping straight on to the track for the Portuguese Grand Prix, a very special episode of last to first. So we'll see how this goes. But we're pumped for this one, and I want to give a shout out to the game for the mod because we have a floating monitor, as someone clearly pointed out in chat watching this live. So we're on the grid. Our teammates on pole here today. Eddie Irvine will try to outdo us basically here. We're at the back of the field. I've never driven Estoril on this game ever, even when I had this game when it came out. So I'm into unknown territory, but the lights are on. This very special last to first is about to go green. And we are away in Portugal, and it's a great start from us. As we get past Marc Genet and Badur, I think it is. We've got Zonta, Ricardo Zonta, ahead of us here. Try and gain as many positions at the start, because the AI aren't that great for the first couple of corners. Oh, been a bit of contact there with the Williams. So we go down the inside of our teammate as well, and also to Gagi as we lose the back end. It's a very tricky place to overtake after this hairpin. Well, next, oh, massive tank stopper going to the side of Alex Zanardi. But we've got through. Up next is Giancarlo Fisichella. He's going to brake just a bit early. He's been brake checked by his teammate there, Vert, so we're going to hook it around the outside of him. Just brake a bit early, not really an overtake place. Just gone a bit wide there. Fisichella can have a sniff. Just backs out of it there. So we come into the final sector. As we finish the first lap then of this Portuguese Grand Prix. I can't believe I'm saying that. I wish it was back on the calendar, but we're getting a beautiful run and a bit of slipstream as well from Jean Alesi. Eric's in the chat as well. Good to see you, Eric. Okay, you get a beautiful run then. You've lost some front end grip. Just keeping it in there. What a brilliant move that is. In the slipstream of trying to get past Alexander Wirtz, but just can't get it done. It's a bit wide, getting a bit of dirty air from him. Just about hold off Jean Alesi behind. Last corner is a bit of a pain. But we are using the baseline set, I forgot to mention that, so we are getting a bit of disadvantage in a straight line, so the engine is going to be absolutely hurting itself. It's like, wants to get more out, but I just can't because of the baseline set. Eddie Irvine's pulling away from the field, which is always nice for a Ferrari perspective. It's a great layout here, I've got to say. Brilliant layout for a Grand Prix in these classic cars as well. Get a good exit though into the slipstream of Alexander Wirtz again. get past. Just keeping it in there. So up to P8. Next up, Damon Hill in the Jordan. Now I was planning to do a video regarding that epic race at Belgium with Damon Hill and try and win the race in wet conditions. So if you guys want to see that, post it in chat. At some point in the future. I'm starting to catch up a bit, just locked up a bit there. And a bit of oversteer as well. Oh, got a bit wide there. Just a short shift up to 4th. We'll go up to Rich now for a bit. Just to see if we can catch up to the pack. It's such a great layout this was. That was 98, thanks guys, appreciate that. There isn't a 1998 mod unfortunately with this, so we've now set the fastest lap of the race. That little mistake, but we have gained a bit of time. Irvine's pulling away from the field as I mentioned. Oh, got a bit wide again. Pulled away from Verts a bit, but not too much. Still within a second, I think. So we will have to most likely do some fuel saving in this race, which isn't really... Tank Slapper. If it says Kurz is available, it's just a little glitch with the mod. But it has disabled Kurz and DRS, which is a good thing. But think of the F1 cars around here. The modern F1 cars. Quite sick, really. But me and Verts are actually catching up to the pack here. This train from 2nd to 7th. As we set another fastest lap of the race. Dirty air. Lift off a bit. And again, lift off a bit. Again on hill. Hold the inside. Tank Slapper. Goes in 97. What? 99 what? I love you guys in chat. Right on the back of the train now. Got to get past these guys as quickly as possible. Because Irvine's pulling away quite quickly. Try and get a good switch back here. On Hill. Hill's getting a bit of dirty air though. From the McLaren. Here we go. You have to shift up now. He has.
Up with race pace. Keep pushing.
Oh, just have to shift up there, hit the curb, not what I wanted. But it seems Irvine's got the pace at the minute.
The car ahead is trying to create a gap. He's running full revs, maximum power.
Ooh, massive tank slapper. Favourite era has to be, for me, the modern era. Like, the last 5 years have been really, really good. Because that's when I first when I got into F1 around about the end of the 1999 season, going on to 2000. We're going to go down the inside of Mick Hackman, just a little tap there on the side, but we get it done. He did leave the door open. Just got a bit of dirty air from Frentzen. So we're up to 6th place. Next up, Frentzen. Irvine's just completely gone. So he's pumping in some good times, I've got to say, if he's pulling away that much. Oh, we're getting some slipstream now. Once again, consistently setting mid-13s, but look at the speed we've got in this Ferrari, passing the Jordan. Easily nicely, but look at this. Look who's in 4th place. Johnny Herbert in 4th. Sky Sports own Johnny Herbert in 4th place with his teammate Barrichello, who surprised everyone in San Marino in the last the first challenge we did. Try to hook around the outside there. Good run on Herbert. May have to do a lunge into the hairpin maybe. You get that done beautifully there. Nice little cheeky dive bomb. Brake really bit late. So Barrichello's the next man. P3. Nick, I won't worry about ownage, he's alright. Don't give him any warnings or whatever. He's cool. We go way back. Anyway, on the straight we go again. Getting a very nice run here on Barrichello and co. Just our setup, the baseline set's really nice. And these cars I think have got a bit more downforce on the car. So they will be a bit slow in a straight line. We're on lap 8 and we're just now becoming the hunted right now. Barrichello and we've gone a bit wide into the hairpin. Leave the door open for Barrichello. Defend nicely as well from that little mistake. And we stay in P3. Happen once again. Starting with the last sector. Coulthard pulling away slightly from us here. I think Irvine's about 6 seconds ahead of us. 6-7 seconds right now. Maybe a bit more.
Great pace. Keep this focus.
There is rain as well. I forgot to mention there is a bit of rain in the air coming probably at the end of the race, so that could maybe spice things up a bit. Okay, big Coulthard. Right, see if we can get past Coulthard now. I think we've got the safety car on as well, I think, so we could maybe spice it up a bit, maybe.
Push for the win.
So now we're going to try and hold off from Coulthard right now. We are in optimal fuel though, which is not what we needed. So in this middle part of the lap we'll go into lean, then on the main straight we'll go up to standard until we get at least enough fuel right now.
The car behind is trying to save fuel.
Bit cheeky with the quick shift there. We get away with it. See where we are now. 6.5 seconds. We've got to catch up to Irvine right now. We've got the standard now on the pit straight. I believe the rain, it was only like 18%, so I think it's just going to be a spit if I'm honest at the end of the race. Oh, just got a bit wide there, trying to be a bit cheeky. Short shift into third. And again, we've got a short shift into third again just to help with the rears. Nice done there. Someone's in the pit lane already. Doing a 2-stop it seems. We're matching Irvine in the first sector, which is very nice, I've got to say. Pulling away from a Coulthard behind, which is good as well. 1.3 seconds covers myself and him. He's got a bit of traffic there with the two Stewarts. Oh god. Stewart. So that's correct. And we're matching Irvine again in the middle sector. We've gone purple though, which is massive. Come down the straight. It's another fastest lap. We're only getting 2 and a bit tenths though on Irvine, so Irvine's pace is pretty good, I've got to say. So a bit of a challenge on our hands here to beat our teammate. Oh, we've gone very, very aggressive there. Have to brake a bit early just to try and get some grip. When we pin, by the way, lap 13 is the magic number we need to pit on. Losing a bit of the rears there. Starting to see some signs of rear degradation.
There's not much between you and the car behind, just 2 seconds.
Final sector we go. Are we going to gain any time? We do indeed gain quite a bit of time on our teammate. Not much though. We've still got another 25 laps to go of this race. It's a long one. Let's see, 13 flat, and we're now down to 5.8 seconds, so we are catching him. Just be very careful here. And it didn't work again. Just shows the lack of grip we've got on these options now, on these soft tyres. So we may do a cheeky undercut here and see if we can get any time back on Irvine. So we're going to lean for this bit.
Fuel management has been
Lost a bit of time in the first sector though.
At the moment, the gap between you and the car behind is 3 seconds.
We are pulling away from Q5. Not much though, about 4 or 5 tenths a lap. So we'll dive into the pits this time unless Irvine pits, which I hope he doesn't, so I think he's stayed out. He has indeed, so we'll pit this time in this weird pit entry, I've got to say. But we'll pit this time onto a set of the primes and see if we can get anything from it. We've got Jordan. Oh, no, I thought it was the Jordan team, but then I realised it's mine. It's a bit of a glitch with the mod, which thinks this is the Stewart team, not the Stewart, the Jordan team. There, so I don't know why it's done that, but we'll come out somewhere in around 10th place, 9th place. Oh, we're just ahead of Fizzy Keller there, so that's massive. We've got some clean track.
The car behind is on standard red.
So really give it the full beans right now. On a fresh set of tyres, which should go to the end apparently, according to Jeff, the 2013 Jeff. I'm not going to say much because I know a lot of you want to hear the sound of this car, because it sounds really amazing as Irvine's coming into the last corner. So will he pit this time is the question. I won't know, which is quite annoying. As Fizzy Keller's right on the back of us here. We'll see if this strategy works. Pitting earlier than usual. And Irvine is in the pits. So where's Irvine come out? Was he already out? He's already out. Where is he? He's just gone round turn 2. As Frentzen sets the fastest lap of the race. So Frentzen's on the move. You can just see Frentzen there just going around the hairpin. Let me see what the gap is when we cross the first sector time. Just checking from behind. Zanardi's now behind us. So it was 5.8 seconds when we pitted. What's the gap now? 5.7, so we only gained a tenth in the pit stop window. We've got a lot of work to do right now.
Clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
Still time though. Oh, too aggressive. Still these harder tyres aren't up to temperatures. There's a lot of people in the pit lane right now. Still gained about half a tenth on Irvine. Or half a tenth to a tenth. down the straight again. Where we're going to come out this time?
Prime tyres to Hill's car. He's going to be out
Down
for longer
in the
during his
P5.
next stint.
People still not pitted yet. Going for a longer strategy. Try and hold it nicely. You can just see the marks on the track as well. The darker parts of the track where the AI actually take their lines. So if we just follow their lines, we should be alright. Bit of twitch from the wheel there. That's the gap now. 5.1. Just gaining quite a bit of time there. So maybe Irvine got a bit of traffic maybe, or before he pitted. It's a short shift up to third. Oh, we've hit the wall. Gone wide. Please tell me people are pitted now as well. There's some more in the pit lane, which will elevate us to P2. So it's back to normal then. As Coulthard stays in P3 as well. No, we've hit the wall again. This is the issue with the classic content. It's obviously the 1999 Ferrari. The issue with this, excuse me, the classic edition content is you can't really destroy the car, which is or get any damage. You've got to basically hit the car flat front first. If you hit the side of it, obviously you normally get some damage, but with the classics you can't really damage the car a lot. Like get damage as easy as it is normal. Right, Peter. Have a good night, mate. Make sure to check it out at the end of when you have time, mate. If you want to see what happened. So the gap's 6.3 from that mistake we had. So we've got no option. We're going up to Rich. I'm going to burn some of this fuel now. Right, 5.7 seconds the gap now. Just the prime's just not getting up to temperature as quick as I would like.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's
Gone
trying to
wide.
close the gap.
Excuses, excuses, I love it. I'll tell you what though, it's bringing in Coulthard and co. We're catching up to Irvine slowly, but gain some time back on him in the first sector.
Watch out for the car behind. He's only 2 seconds down on you. He might try and overtake if you make a mistake.
Got to shift down a gear now for this corner as we keep making mistakes with it. We're now coming on to the halfway stage of the race, so we've got 18 and a bit laps to try and gain 5.2 seconds. But Coulthard is catching us very slowly. So we're up to 4.8 seconds, but Coulthard is still catching us very slowly.
You're putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind.
Coulthard's bringing like the likes of Barrichello and Johnny Herbert and Heinz-Alm Frentzen with him. Cool bottle. Oh, you guys are so imaginative in the chat. Love it. Right, we're catching up to just gained about 2 temps on Coulthard in the first sector and quite a bit of time on Irvine. So I wonder if Irvine's saving some fuel here. We have to save fuel as well, but that's when we get closer to Irvine, that's when we'll drop to lead. Now down to 3.7. Come across the line at 12.4. Now we're picking up some speed. now. You can just see Eddie Irvine on our screen for the first time. Remember, we need to save some fuel at some point in the race. So we're in optimal fuel at the minute, just trying to catch up. They became BAR Honda, I think. Well, British American Racing, then obviously shortening the name to BAR, then obviously BAR Honda, and then Honda Racing, which then became Braun GP.
Looks like we might have light rain in about 15 minutes.
And we're going to get rain. Oh, there's rain, guys, especially halfway as well. That's going to spice things up a bit. You can just see Irvine now. So I wonder if Irvine's struggling on his tyres, it seems. I wonder, that's the question. I don't know what happened to Stewart. It could have been Jaguar, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. I only said it based off the colour of the car, because it was white. Or British American Racing became their own team, and not from Stewart. It could be, actually, it could be Jaguar, actually. Anyway, back to the race. We're right on the back now of our teammate. You can just see him right there, so he looks like he's struggling a bit. Even though we pulled away from Coulthard, he is catching us up, or he's keeping pace with us.
Good pace, carry on with the job.
But we've got this rain coming as well, which is a big factor as well. So the gap's not that far between ourselves and third place, so still anything can happen in this race. We have the rain coming as well, which is going to play a massive factor if it's coming in 15 minutes, so let's try and get some hype in the chat for rain. We may have to go on to the intermediates, actually. That's a good point. Someone's noted in chat, so that'll be interesting. Right, we're now in the slipstream of our teammate, who's done very well, I've got to say. So, BMW might be considering a return. That'll be interesting. We'll go down to mix one, lean, save some fuel now. We're behind our teammate.
Good pace, keep pushing.
Let's just stay behind him for a bit. See if we can get these primes to
We have some spare fuel.
Okay, we've got our fuel back, but I'm still going to stay behind our teammate for a bit. Do a short shift. Get onto that exit now, the final corner. Brilliant exit. Into the slipstream, which is OP in this game, in any car that you drive. Don't think we can make a pass at turn one, so stay behind him. Have to lift off there with the dirty air. But this is the perfect time to save fuel. I've had this experience in iRacing in the Indy cars. Staying behind someone and saving fuel is the best strategy to do at this time. And who will blink for rain, for tyres as well, for the rain? That's another thing as well we've got to think about.
Lap times are looking good.
But as you can see, even though we're catching up to Irvine, Coulthard has just left the train behind him and could be catching us up, so we could have a three-way scrap for the win here, possibly. The gap's 3.8 seconds, and now it's 3.4. So maybe we've got to get past our teammate here. So, oh, we've just gone a bit wide there with the dirty air. Can we try and get him down here? Maybe. A bit risky move. No, we're back out of it. Too risky to pass there. But we're getting closer, which is what we want. Too risky into turn one, so A nice iRacing reference. It's true though. Eric would agree with me. If you guys haven't followed Eric, his name is Hake TV. I'll also put a link to his channel in the description below as well, this video. But if you're watching this now, just go to his channel now and subscribe. He does mainly iRacing content, like myself. So go over and subscribe to him, guys. Great guy. He also streams live on Twitch as well, so make sure to follow his Twitch as well.
Fuel is good. We can move to mix 2 or 3 if you need it.
And yes, I still do iRacing. I'm just going to stream events.
Weather report suggests light rain in approximately 10 minutes.
10 minutes, guys, for the rain. Let's get hyped for that.
This is exactly what we need. Push, push.
Right, we may try and make a move there on Irvine. If we can. Here we go. Irvine backs out of it, and we take the lead of the race. We've still got this rain in the air to think about. As Irvine there just gets a very good exit there, but we take the lead. My rear camera's spazzing out there. But it's bringing in Coulthard. He's now 2.4 seconds behind us. Oh, we've gone a bit too wide. Just about hold it there. It's right on the back now. Short shift up. Always get a bit wide. Need to get back on that racing line. Here comes Irvine. He's got that nice bit of slipstream behind us. Here he comes. I think he's holding station for the time being. He's doing what we're doing actually. What we did to him. Saving a bit of fuel. But it's bringing Coulthard back in. And even Barrichello as well. Oh, what was I doing there? What was I doing there? Trying to read chat. Not the best idea in the world to do that. Stop doing that, Ryan. We've got a race to win. But look who's joined the party now, guys. And McLaren's joined us. Now we've got a freeway scrap for the lead of the race.
Be aware you've got a reserve of fuel and can afford to use more to up your pace if you feel it's needed.
Oh, just a bit wide. Again. Just the pressure now is building on us to try and hold off. This is the earliest we've taken the lead of the race legitimately without pit stops, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Got a good exit there, but Coulthard's got a brilliant run on our teammate. Maybe make a move, maybe? Go down a gear there. Oh, it's a beautiful run there through that corner. So we're starting to build a gap slowly. We have got traffic though ahead, so we'll see if that's the case. Remember, we've still got rain to think about as well. We don't know how heavy it's going to be, that's the factor. I can't remember if it was light rain or heavy rain they mentioned. I'm not too sure. But Barrichello's now joined the party now. So it's now 4 drivers in with a sniff of the win here. It's going to be very close. So I've got to say the AI on Legend round here giving me a bit of a tough challenge here tonight. Just up there. Right, we've got 10 laps to go now, guys, across the line. 4 drivers in with a chance. Who will win this? We're going to have to defend now. Starting to lose a bit of grip now with these tyres. Get around nicely. There's Barrichello now. Sets the fastest lap of the race. A 12.2. Get some hype in the chat for Stuart Racing Stewart's GP, I've got the fastest lap, guys. Let's get some hype in the chat. It's going down to the wire. Any one of us could win this.
Fuel is looking really good. You've managed that really well.
A nice one, Alex. I knew someone was going to mention that at some point. Oh, gone wide. Just keeping it in. Gonna start another lap.
Looking at the radar, it looks like we might have light rain in about 5 minutes.
Oh, rain is coming 5 minutes now. Maybe we will have to survive the last few laps on a wet track. We don't know when it's coming. If we will need to pit for inters, but this is throwing a right spanner in the works, I tell ya.
Traffic ahead, stay alert.
We've got traffic as well, which is going to play a massive factor in here as well. So now we're going to try and hold off 3 cars with rain coming in for 9 laps. This is going to be close. Irvine's got a good run though. Just backs out of it though. Gone a bit wide though at the hairpin. Concentration is now on right now. Got about 8/10 of a second. I think Coulthard and Irvine was squabbling. Trying to keep an eye out for the rain as well, but we've built a massive gap now to Irvine. 1.1 seconds. Got a nice run through there. This traffic's going to be the pain though for me. So I need Irvine, Coulthard and Barrichello to keep battling. Back end sliding out again. We have got sweat mode now engaged, guys.
Rich fuel on mix 3 is there if you need it. You have the performance available and it's your call as to when and where to use it.
Right, here we go. Traffic's going to be the massive factor right now. This could make or break the race right here. It's getting dirty F on the back of that car. Blue flag's been waved. No rain yet though, which is massive right now. And luckily Marc Genet gets out of the way for us, which is good, but also lets Irvine through. Very careful right now. We've got Badour next up. He's actually fighting with a British-American racing car as well, on there, but it's just bringing back Irvine, who very kindly let me through, and also Jacques Villeneuve as well, but also lets Irvine through as well. But madness is going on right now. You just see there. So it's really made it now a 2-horse scrap right now. Still no rain though. Irvine's as close as he's ever been. Look how close he is right now. Dirty Air's playing a factor right now. Here he comes. Down the pit straight we go. He's got the good run on us here. We're side by side.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the
hold around the outside, and we've done it there. Brilliant defending there from us, but we leave the door open on the inside. And we hold off the lead, but that was close. I think there's rain in the air. There is. Just seen a bit of spot of rain. We've only 6 laps to go of this race. Rain has arrived and it's getting heavy actually. in this part of the lap. So rain hype, guys. Like a bit of spits in this part of the lap as well. Coulthard's joined us back, and so has Barrichello. But the rain has come, so this is going to be interesting. Never experienced rain this early.
It's starting to rain. It's just light at the moment, but if it worsens, we'll need to switch to inters or wet.
See how we go. 5 to go. Will we need inters? That's going to be the massive question. It is getting heavier. But what? Oh, it's gone off the racing line there. Here comes Irvine again. This is going to be very spicy right now. We've got no lap traffic, but Irvine's got it. Oh, maybe not. Thought he had a good run there on us. Just gone a bit wide. Just short shifting up to 4th. Oh, just a bit wide on the curb there, pushing us a bit wide with the oversteer. It is getting very heavy now in this last sector. Coming up to 4 to go now. What's the gap now? 9.9 tenths of a second still. Oh, track's getting a bit wet there. Had to shift down to 4th. Nearly. Just have to brake just a bit early now for these corners. Just trying to hold on for dear life right now. Look at the rain in this sector. Not what we needed, guys. Gap's down to 2 tenths of a second. Look how heavy it is in this part. It's still dry though, which is the main factor, so still saying PBs. The track is starting to grease up a bit. Oh, we've gone wide. We've gone very wide. Starting to lose a bit of grip now. Here comes Irvine. Stays behind though, stays station. Keeping 4th gear there. Track is getting very wet now. Irvine's got the inside, but we hold it off just about. We left the door open on the inside for him. Coulthard's going for a move and he's up to P2. No, he's not. He's up down to P3. Back end slid out there, but oh, Barrichello there. Nearly going up to P3. But is now getting really wet right now. I'm actually going into unknown territory right now. I've never driven these cars in wet conditions. God help me, guys. Staying out though, guys, staying out. We've got 2 more laps. It's getting close. Starting to get a bit of spray on the actual cars now, on the tyres. This is going to be interesting. It's losing a bit of grip now. We're not pitting, we're staying out now. No point with 2 laps to go. is slowly getting to Inter's territory though. It's breaking a bit early for the corners now. It's just losing grip now. Right, on to the final lap now. Get a good run. Irvine's got a good run, and who's this joining the party, it seems? Here comes Irvine. Last lap. Down to 4th again. Look at these conditions though, absolutely horrendous. Just got to hold this off now. No traction now. Tank slapper. Can we hold off Irvine? Short shifted to 4th. Close. Be very cautious in this part of the lap. 1 second to go, literally 2 corners to go. Look how wet it is though. I think we're going to pull it off, guys. And we have done. Last of first done in Michael Schumacher's Ferrari. What a race that was. Very close, but we've done it. Just about pulled it off. Very tricky conditions, only just hold off the pack. Oh, that was a good race. Look at that. Look how close it was between the top 6. 2.9 seconds. So close. But we pulled it off. And did everyone finish? Everyone did finish. So just about there. The chicken power got us through that, guys. Got us through that. But we win the race by only 7/10 from Eddie Irvine. With Coulthard 3rd. Barrichello getting the fastest lap of the race as well in 4th. Hakkinen 5th. Frentzen 6th, Herbert 7th, Hill 8th, Wirtz 9th, and Zanardi completes the top 10. And that is going to be it. So that is the final last to first before F1 2016, which is coming out this Friday on there, and that will be my next stream. So the next race stream will be the 2016 career mode, which will be out Friday afternoon at 2 PM UK time. So I'll put a stream link and all that ready for you guys at the start of the week, as that's going to end it. So let's try and go for 50 likes on this stream, guys. I really do appreciate it if you could hit that, guys, for me. Until next time, I'll be back tomorrow once again for another video, as we're going to be doing daily content until F1 2016 comes out. So I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight for this very special last to first challenge. And for me, I'm going to be heading off now to relax, but until then, have a great evening, and I'll see you guys very soon for another video on the channel, which will be tomorrow, but live streaming will be back on Friday. So I'll see you guys in a couple of days time for live. If not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow for a video. So until then, have a good night, guys, or evening or morning wherever in the world, and I'll see you guys very soon. Until then,